You are now entering the world of a movie review. A world full of drama, joy, ridicule, movie spoilers, unpopular opinions, and adult humor for as far as the eye can see. Welcome to An Evening at the Movies.
Oh, hello there. Let me put my phone down. Welcome to An Evening at the Movies. I am your gracious host, Kasey. This is the podcast where we eat stale popcorn, drink watered down sodas, talk about all of our favorite movies and why we love them, unless, of course, we're creating chaos, which, for the purpose of this episode, we're just going to say fuck it and create all the chaos. So it's
No, sir.
chaos
We
time.
don't have to create chaos because we are chaos.
Well, yeah, we're
Fair.
all hot. We're hot chaos, but we don't want to. We don't want to let all the listeners in on all of our joyous wonderment. There has to be some kind of mystery to the show.
I kind of
So.
feel like whatever's going to come out of my mouth next is a mystery.
Yeah,
Fair.
I don't even try and figure out what that shit is. It's just a matter of Shanna's here. Obviously, say hi, Shanna.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fabulous Results Show.
But to finish my thought, if you listen to Shanna on the show or on Crime Rewind or the Sip List or the drafts or whatever Shanna does, you should know by now. Don't ever plan on Shanna saying it. I know what we're supposed to do this episode, but I don't know what's going to come out of Shanna's mouth, even when it comes to giving results. So
I don't either, to be fair.
exactly.
To be fair.
To be couth.
We are also joined on this episode by, let me choke on my words, Boomer Sooner herself. Say
Not
hello.
the boomer.
Definitely not the Boomer.
They won today, so suck it. Yes, the boomer.
Barely
and the Sooner.
Barely to an unranked opponent.
It was not barely.
A win is a win.
Yeah. I don't know why you're always going to talk shit about my team. I don't talk shit about your team.
Is this the team with General Booty?
Yes, but
that's my team too. That's my team too now.
Shanna's a Sooner now because of General Booty.
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry.
Yippee.
Anyway, I'm here. It's me, Amanda.
Is his first name General?
Yes.
You can't just say Mr. Booty or General. You have to say General Booty anytime you address him.
Yeah, I mean, his parents did a good job. Like, with the last name of Booty, he's going to get made fun of. We got to make this kid something cool.
Yeah.
You got there's gonna be teasing and hazing involved in his name. So if you're gonna have a half-assed name that's gonna cause that, you may as well just go all in. And he's got a bad last name. Let's give him a bad last name and first name. So
what if it's a plot twist and like neither of them, when they got married, their last name was Booty, and they both decided to change their name to Booty because they knew they were going to name their kids something awesome?
I feel like that's a terrible way to do that, but okay.
It seems like a very complicated way of going out to the pasture and going around the barn and through the...
Well, I've told you guys the story about my brother and his last name, didn't I?
You told us the story about your brother and getting stabbed in the eye by a light bright tank.
Oh, yeah, that.
No, this is the same brother, different story. So he got married and he hated my dad so much that he decided to take his wife's last name, which in theory would be great, except that she forgot to tell him she had been married before and didn't change her last name. So now my brother has her ex-husband's last name, and their kids have her ex-husband's last name.
That was a dick move on her.
Oh my god!
Well, I mean, to be fair, he didn't tell her he was a felon, so I mean, they're not starting off strong.
Well, okay, I guess.
Wow.
But damn.
So both of their kids have her ex-husband's last name.
Oh, that blows.
Well,
it's fantastic.
Let's go big or go home, damn it.
That really sucks.
I think it's fitting.
Well, I mean, this is the guy who, like we said, you stabbed in the eye with a light bright tank.
Yeah, he was my target.
So
Bullying him has formed me and shaped me into the woman I am today.
Well, we love that for you.
Thank you. So shout out to Eric Thorne.
Mr. Thorne, huh?
Not the thorn.
Mr. Anderson. Okay.
look at that. Breaking news.
What?
Steve Irwin's son is dating Heath Ledger's niece. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Heath Ledger's daughter. I was like, okay, that's cute.
Yeah, except I don't think she's like 18 yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Steve Irwin's kid is very much past
Yeah, I would
the age
say
of
he's
18
very
either.
young. His daughter is older, but his son is young. Oh, look. I can't decide if I want to do anything with the cover because I love this cover so much and I've been waiting to use it for something. But I think I'm going to make this my book journal because it folds out real, or my movie journal. But I don't know. I feel like it should have a different cover, but also this cover is so beautiful.
You know what you should do?
Should I save this for something else? What?
Or fill in the lemons, print out like your favorite movie pictures and size it so it fits in the lemons and then put them in the lemons.
It's not a bad idea. I've had this journal for like 3 years and haven't been able to decide what to do with it because it's so pretty.
I do that too.
And it's hardcover.
I will find the cutest journal and then I'll buy it with like high hopes and then I can't bring myself to write into it because I'm worried that I will like decide I want to do something else with it, which is really why I love the Happy Planner notebooks and planners because they're all interchangeable.
Well, I buy these for all my podcast stuff. They're by Fringe. You can get them at Marshall's for like $6, and they all have like different colors. The cover's real leathery. The pages are nice, and it expands a lot if you put stuff. But yeah, these are always my podcast notebooks. So anyway, sorry. Back to your regularly scheduled results show.
It's time for some results.
Oh, you mean we actually have a purpose on this week's episode of An Evening at the Movies?
Life is a purpose.
So
life is a road and I want to get going.
So evidently, again, we need to get a hold of StreamYard and figure out what the hell's going on. There's a message from Dre. I was listening to another podcast, but I'd rather listen to you all. So, yay!
But he says, can you see the comments? Can you see them?
I can on my phone,
but not in StreamYard? What are you doing? Like, did you change the audience to make it public on Facebook?
I can't change. I didn't post it in the group. I posted it on my personal page. And I've never had a problem.
Is your personal page public?
It should be.
Go to the post on Facebook of where you're sharing this and do edit audience and see if it says public or if it says friends only or whatever, because it works just fine for me now.
Okay, Dre, if you're still listening, go ahead and comment.
There they are.
There we go. Okay, that was the problem. Never mind. We now return you to our regularly scheduled program of An Evening at the Movies.
Yes, Dre.
Or a Saturday afternoon at the movies.
Yes.
Okay. We gotta figure it out, Dre. Talk shit about our results all you want now, and I promise comments will come up and be posted in the video.
Sorry.
Will you shut your shit down? No, don't shut your shit down because
it's mad at me right now and I can't. Anyway, all right, let's go.
It sounds like a Tamagotchi.
Okay, so
Amanda's a human Tamagotchi.
So we're going to have a little brief competition here, really quick, before we get started. So it's just between the two of you.
Oh.
We're going to decide which one of you is going to release your bracket first. So, Shanna.
What?
Pick a number between 1 and 666.
13.
That's what I was going to pick.
That's my lucky number.
69.
Damn it. I feel like Shanna was a freaking disadvantage because Amanda knows
Yes.
my fucking train of thought.
13 is always going to be my number. I even have it tattooed on me.
It's Taylor Swift's lucky number too.
This is
Yes,
my
we'll
lucky
get this
number
will get your
first.
what? Boomer sooner.
You know what's funny is my daughter and Taylor Swift share a birthday,
That's cool.
December 13th. And I have the December 13th on me. So
Oh.
13 was my favorite number before it was Taylor's.
And
Very
yes,
cool.
Dre, I will focus my attention on both the recording and the comments. I will post the comments
All right.
hopefully as
So
regularly as I can. So, Amanda, you can go ahead and release your Reese Witherspoon results.
Release
all
the
right.
Kraken.
And then after everybody has done all four corners, then we will reveal who randomly gets matched up against each other in the second round. So
Okay. All
the
right.
floor is yours.
So first up, we have Four Christmases, number 1 versus number 16, Cruel Intentions. And for anybody who didn't know, just a reminder that these rankings are randomized. These are not based on any actual real rankings. Damn it, sorry. With 66% of the votes, Cruel Intentions will be moving on. That was a tough one for me. This next one, tell me you haven't seen one of these movies without telling me. Number 2, Election versus number 15, Wild. I did not expect Wild to win. I didn't vote for it, but it's such a great movie. I thought I'd get more votes.
I voted for Wild.
Though you might be the 5%.
I might be.
Election wins with 95%. This one is really close. Actually, the next two are. Sorry. Number 3, Pleasantville versus number 14. This Means War. Again, both good. This was hard to decide. But Pleasantville wins with 54%. This next one really broke me too. But I think the right one won. The right one won. Say that 3 times fast. Not the right,
Right?
not the right one. Number 4, or
Number Fear.
Jesus Christ, I cannot talk. Number 4, Fear versus number 13, Water for Elephants. And
I
Fear
think
moves
Dre.
on.
I think
What?
Dre's referencing the fact that I don't think he's. I think Dre's referencing the fact that he hasn't seen Pleasantville or This Means War or Election
Or
Wild, whichever
Election
one.
and Wild. Dude, Election is wild. You need to see Election. Wild is Wild's different. It's not for everybody, but it's based on a memoir, and I thought it was a really beautiful movie. But anyway,
Isn't it a woman that decided to like reset her life and go on like a hike for like a long time?
yeah, like
That's what I thought.
with
Like
just
the
the stuff on her
Appalachians.
back, and yeah, and it's crazy. Okay, let's see. So yes, 56% Fear moves on. Next one, number 5, Walk the Line versus number 12, Just Like Heaven. I'm surprised this one wasn't a little bit closer. But Walk the Line moves on with 87% of the votes. Oh, he says sounds interesting. It is really interesting, Jerry. It's a really her mom dies and she was like a drug addict and she's divorced and all kinds of stuff. And then if you Google it, the lady's name is Cheryl Strayed, like Strayd, I think.
The book's incredible too.
So yeah, it's really good. Okay. Okay. So next we have number 6, Sweet Home Alabama versus number 11, Devil's Knot.
Again, tell me you
And
haven't seen one without telling me you haven't seen one.
yeah, but in this case, like I feel like Election and Wild were a better matchup of really good movies. I think Sweet Home Alabama is obviously always going to win, and it did,
It's like
96%. Because
that is when you think of Reese, that's what I think of as, that
oh,
screams Reese Witherspoon.
not me, but we'll get to the one that reminds
Yeah.
me of her. But Devil's Knot was good.
It was
so I would
sad.
definitely. What do you? Oh,
Fuck you,
sad.
Silly Cobb.
Oh crap.
And really quick before we move on, the episode will be available tonight to watch and listen if you want to check in, Dre. So, but thank you for being here and have a good rest of your afternoon,
Bye,
bud.
Dre.
Bye, thanks for playing.
See ya. Okay, where are we? Oh, that's not the right one. Okay, here we go. Next up, we have
7 and 10.
I got it. No, I know. I was on the wrong.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I got it. Number 7, Sing versus number 10, Freeway. And this was a pretty close one. And then with 56% of the votes, Sing moves on.
I think Freeway should have moved on.
I
I
could have
like Freeway.
Shitbag Bob.
I think I
Never
voted for Freeway.
I
I
did
could
I
have
know
gone
I
either way
voted
on
for
that
Freeway.
one. Sorry. And finally, number 8, Legally Blonde 2. Number 9, what?
Oh man! Again, this is one of those ones where you would think with the numbers, tell me you've seen this movie or haven't seen this movie without, but I know good and hell everybody's seen both of these movies, so
Oh
you
yeah,
can't
but
say that.
if you have to pick one, you're obviously going to pick the OG Legally Blonde, which moves on with 97% of the vote. That is classic Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah. Yay! Good
Yay!
results for the first round, people. We will revisit that topic again when I announce the second round matchups. So, because y'all may not disagree with that for this one, but Shan, are you ready for Sandy B?
I am. So Sandra Bullock was my baby for the bracket. So I'm going to read off the results. Some of them have got me pretty salty, so be prepared if you are the one that voted against my wishes. Anywho,
She will put a hex on you.
number 1.
Stab you in the eye with a light bright.
You're
Sorry.
kidding. Not even kidding. So number 1, Crash, went up against the Juggernaut. Number 16, Hope Floats. And of course, people took on Hope Floats. I mean, it's a good movie, but Crash is incredible. Oh,
Yeah,
it's incredible.
but she has a smaller part in Crash, and Hope Floats is entirely her, and that movie saved my life, so I love it.
True. So then we're going on to the second round or second matchups where it is Sandy B and Keanu versus Sandy B and Keanu.
Mhm.
Number 2, The Lake House took on Speed, which was number 15.
So,
And
really quick, does Sandy B and Keanu win this matchup?
yes, they do win this matchup
Oh,
by
okay.
route of Speed by 55% of the votes. So it was
That's
close.
a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Speed is an amazing freaking
I kind of
action
feel
movie.
like
I
Speed
haven't
helped.
seen. Well, I haven't seen the Lake House, so I can't. But Speed got my vote. But
Yeah, I
I
think
love
Speed is going
Speed.
to get a boost by the male listeners.
Yeah.
I think that's why it took it there.
There's
So
a
next,
bomb on your
Oh.
bus.
yeah, pop quiz, hot shot.
Shoot the hostage.
Okay, so then the third matchup is number 3, A Time to Kill, which was featured on the Literature Reapers and will be featured on this show soon. Took
Yes.
on the hysterical number 14, Minions, and A Time to Kill wins by 84%.
I think that's correct.
Yeah. So the next matchup is number 4, 28 Days, against number 13, my lucky number, also my pick to take it all, Practical Magic, and Practical Magic won by 84% of the votes.
Honey, you know Practical Magic will not be winning this whole thing, right?
No, I mean out of all the Sandy B movies.
I don't even think it'll win out of all the Sandy B
Shut
movies.
your
I
whore
love
mouth.
Practical Magic, but I think you need to.
No.
I think you need to prepare yourself for that
No.
outcome now.
No, I will not.
All right, I'm
I
just trying to help.
won't. I will riot in the
You do you.
streets.
As you were, I'm going to send a text message right now while you finish your results. So
Thanks for the announcement. Next, we're going on to number 5, The Heat, versus number 12, Premonition. And The Heat moves on with 68% of the votes.
Nice.
That one was really funny, and Premonition was just kind of weird.
Premonition was weird.
So then this one sucked for me because it was 2 weeks notice versus Murder by Numbers. I absolutely loved Murder by Numbers, but 2 weeks notice moves on.
Nice.
This one upsets me too, people. What are we thinking? We have While You Were Sleeping and Miss Congeniality, and Miss Congeniality moves on. Okay, people, we need to talk.
No, I think that's the right call.
No, I
So-
love While You Were Sleeping. That is classic, like before she was huge Sandy B. I
That's
love
true.
that.
That's true.
So
But
then,
Miss Congeniality is like a token movie of hers.
yeah, but then we have The Proposal and Love Potion #9, and The Proposal went on with 88% of the votes, and that is very, very correct.
Yeah. I feel like if I had to take a guess of Sandy B movies now, I am going to say the final two are A Time to Kill and The Proposal. I could be wrong, but that's what I think is going to happen. But it also depends on who matches up against what. So
yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think Hope Floats is gonna be up there because a lot of people love
I
Hope Floats. Yeah.
All right, Kasey, you going to do yours, or you want us to?
Well, do you want Drew? Do you want Drew now, or do we want to do the 50-50 next?
I don't care.
All right. Yeah.
Well, okay. So number 1, Charlie's Angels versus number 16, Never Been Kissed. Yeah, I thought it might be a little bit closer, but Charlie's Angels moves on with 60.
What? Oh
Charlie's
my
Angels moves on
God.
with 66% of the vote.
Y'all are wild. No, come on.
They're doing this to piss us off.
I mean, Charlie's Angels is great.
I mean,
but
we
seriously?
did call this a chaos bracket, and people are definitely taking the title of the bracket to heart.
No, they are turning it from a chaos bracket into a dumbass bracket.
Oh, I swear to God, people, if you think you're pissed off now, wait until you get the second round matchups. That's all I have to say.
Okay, let's get there.
Okay, so, God damn it. Hold on, I screwed up my. Okay, there we go. Number 2, Ever After, versus number 15, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, and with 90% of the votes.
I swear to God, if it's Beverly Hills Chihuahua,
right?
I swear to fucking God.
With 90% of the votes, Beverly Hills Chihuahua will be moving.
What the
shut
fuck?
up. He's lying.
Oh, thank God.
There's no way.
I literally was going to make that joke, and then Shanna butted in with the freak. I swear to God, if Beverly Hills Chihuahua, I'm like, damn
There's
it!
no
Now,
way.
evidently, Shanna is psychic to my freaking mindset now too, so I can't make any jokes. But I'm not. It was funny. Either way you look at it, it was freaking hilarious. The fact that Shanna was all
lost
like,
her
"Oh
shit.
no, oh no!" I'm like, I'm gonna freaking lose my crap if Beverly Hills Chihuahua freaking moves on. All right, so next up we have number 3, Scream, versus number 14, Whip It, and with 80% of the votes.
Scream?
We can't hear you. You cut out now.
I thought he was just doing a dramatic pause.
Well, I saw his lips moving.
Oh.
So yes, Scream is moving on.
Yeah.
I have that.
Stupid. She's in like 8 minutes of the movie.
And it's the best 8 movies or 8 minutes. I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Don't you roll your eyes at me.
Whip It should have moved on.
Don't you roll your eyes at me.
Don't test me today.
I love you.
So we're gonna get a little bit interesting here in just a second. Number 4,
Finally.
E.T. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, versus number 13, Cat's Eye. Yeah, it's not that interesting.
No.
I think this is the overall grand averaged out score, biggest margin of victory in the whole first round. with 91% of the votes. No, there was others that were bigger, so never mind. But with 91% of the votes,
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Cat's Eye probably got 2 votes, and Freddie Fisher was probably both of them on different posts. 'Cause he hates ET.
probably yes. Number 15, riding in cars with boys, aka Amanda's hobby in high school.
Nah.
Mine was
Versus
drinking cars with boys.
Well,
either
both.
way, both
Yeah.
probably fun activities.
Mine was
ver-
fucking cars cars with boys.
versus the number 12, the reason why you ride in cars with boys for Mad Love. With 75% of the votes in the second round, we will again be riding in cars with boys because riding in cars with boys is moving on to the second round. Now, I kind of sort of spoiler. I didn't say which one, but I told Dre the other day we almost had a fucking Friday vote in the first round. This is the almost Friday vote. Number 6, Fever Pitch versus number 11, Firestarter.
It's the
And
fire.
with 51% of the votes,
Huh?
Little Drew is moving on, and so is Firestarter.
All right.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. Like since I was a little kid and wanted to be able to start fires with my eyes. I bet my brother's glad I couldn't do that.
So let's see. We got number 7, Music and Lyrics, versus number 10, Poison Ivy.
Ooh, Poison Ivy.
Wow.
I feel like we might have some discussion here from the ladies when I revealed the fact that with 53% of the votes, Shanna's pick is moving on.
Poison Ivy?
Poison Ivy's moving on.
Yes. I
I
love
figured it would.
I love me some Skanky Drew.
Otherwise known as her late
Teen
single
years.
digit teenage years, early 20s, before
Yeah.
rehab. And the last matchup of the first round in the Drew bracket, the one that broke my heart into a million pieces, and I'm not even sure that you psychotic listeners got this one right at all. And I'm going to piss and moan and complain about it. But number 8, 51st Dates,
Ugh, fuck this matchup.
versus number 9, The Wedding Singer. And technically, I'm not upset with the winner. I'm upset with the fact that it's not closer than what it was, because
I
this is
want the
way
wedding singer.
Amanda.
I also want the wedding singer. That's what I voted for, but that should not have been a round 1 matchup. Fuck this shit.
I agree 100%, and I am honored to say that all 3 of us picked the Wedding Singer and want the Wedding Singer to win.
But it didn't.
And with 62% of the votes, 51st Dates will be moving on to the next round.
That's fucking bullshit.
51st
that
Dates
makes
is
my
good, but
asshole
it's so
itchy.
unrealistic. Like, come on. Wedding Singer is like the ultimate rom-com.
My asshole itches now.
Gross.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm done sharing my thoughts on this one. It'll move on, and I know what it matches up with in the next round. And again, I don't know if I'm happy about it, but we'll get to that here in a minute because we have 8 more results to give you, 4 from Amanda and 4 from Miss Shanna Banana. So, Amanda, you got the first 4.
Okay. Damn it, Grow Old With You was the last dance song at my wedding, too.
I
Such a good
wanna
song.
grow old with you.
Okay. Sorry. So number 1, Flatliners versus number 16, Mona Lisa Smile. I'm not mad about the winner, but I feel like it should have been closer. But with 70%, Flatliners is moving on. Number 2, The Pelican Brief versus number 15, Hook. And this was really close. 55% of the votes. Hook is moving on. Number 3, Satisfaction versus number 14, Ocean's 11. Big blowout here, 82%. Ocean's 11 is moving on. And lastly for me, number 4, Something to Talk About versus number 13, A Normal Heart. And clearly nobody has seen A Normal Heart. Something to talk about. What? Okay.
I have.
That
I
was
watched
loud.
it.
I'm just saying. I watched it the other night. Unfortunately, after I voted. But
The majority
still.
of people who voted on this probably did not watch it or did not like it because Something to Talk
Right.
About won by 91%.
They're both very different movies. One's like fun and kind of, upbeat, and the other one's very much so in your feels. So I get it. A Normal
Yeah.
Heart is not one I'm like, I'm going to go watch A Normal Heart for entertainment value.
No, but definitely I will second the fact that we're not doing a review episode, obviously. We're doing results this week, but um, all the stuff that Shanna said last week about A Normal Heart, because yes, I did watch it. She was very honest and 100% correct with a lot of the stuff. It is definitely a great freaking movie that deserved a little bit more consideration than 9%. But I also agree with the statements too that probably 4 people that voted in this first round have seen A Normal Heart. The rest of the people haven't, so it had no shot against Something to Talk About.
All right. So that's going to bring it to my part of the bracket. And we are going to go with number 5, Stepmom, up against number 12, Sleeping with the Enemy. And this one was really close. And I can't be mad about it, but Stepmom is moving on with 58% of the vote. Sleeping
I would
with
have
the
been.
Enemy is probably one of the first movies where I really fell in love with Julie. I mean, yeah, there's, Pretty Woman. I get that.
Yeah.
But this one, the way she portrayed her terror of this man, oh my God, it was amazing. She
Yeah,
did
she
such
did
a good
great.
job. Next, we have number 6, America's Sweethearts, against number 11, Pretty Woman. No surprise here, but it was a blowout. It was Pretty Woman with 91%.
Blah, blah, blah. I agree Pretty Woman was going to win by that much, though.
Yeah.
Damn it, people. America's Sweethearts is a great movie.
Next, we have one that's quite a bit closer and kind of makes me sad. It was probably my tough one to vote on in this round. We've got number 7, Steel Magnolias, against number 10, Mystic Pizza.
Ugh.
I get that Steel Magnolias is the more popular movie. A lot of people maybe haven't seen Mystic Pizza, so Steel Magnolias is moving on with 63%. But if you haven't checked out Mystic Pizza, definitely
Do
check it out. It's fun.
I voted for Mystic Pizza.
I did too. So then the last on my round is number 8, Dying Young, against number 9, Aaron Brockovich. And sadly, Dying Young is out this round, and Aaron Brockovich is moving on with 80% of the vote.
She was, I mean, both movies are good, but she was so fantastic in Aaron Brockovich, like the way that she brought that character to life. So I knew that would win. All right, let's do the next round matchups.
I'm
Amanda
going
had to mute
play
herself to prepare.
Oh no, no, no! No muting allowed. I want instant. I want everybody to be able to hear the reactions when these things are read off. So you can unmute yourself, please, Amanda.
I'll mute when I need to because I'm still coughing. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
was
just
making
making
a
sure.
joke about you doing it, so you
I
didn't
know.
lose
I know.
it.
All right, so I think I'm going to play Master of Chaos and pick and choose which order we go in, and let's go with Sandy B first.
Okay.
In the second round, we have the new number 1 seed, Speed, versus the number 8 seed, Miss Congeniality.
Ooh.
The new number 2 seed, The Heat, versus the new number 7 seed, 2 Weeks Notice.
Mm-hmm.
Number
We're both having the exact
3.
same reaction.
The reaction's going to change here in just a second. Number 3, Hope Floats versus number 6, The Proposal.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, it's
That
going to get
sucks.
sucky really quick because if you've done the math, you can figure out that the next matchup and last matchup in Sandra B is number 4, A Time to Kill versus number 5, Practical Magic.
Motherfucker.
Mm. Yeah, practical magic's gone. Sorry, honey.
I will rally the troops. I'll get all my witchy friends. Like, I'll get my whole.
Should put a hex on everyone.
I'm pulling everybody out of the group closet for this one.
Uh, so, FYI, Amanda, did you see your text message?
Yeah, I replied to it. Or
I didn't.
yeah, I said something.
Oh, you smiled and laughed.
Yeah.
I didn't say which one it was, but I just told Amanda that Practical Magic was fucked in the second round. Let's see. We got. Let's go. Let's go a little Julia next. Number 1, Aaron Brockovich versus number 8, Something to Talk About.
That one's easy.
Oh, it's easy.
Number 2, Steel Magnolias versus Hook.
That one's easy.
Number 3, Flatliners versus number 6, Pretty Woman.
That one's easy.
Hasta la vista, Flatliners.
Yeah, basically.
Number 4, Ocean's 11 versus number 5, Stepmom.
That one's easy.
Ooh.
The Julia Roberts one kind of sort of, yeah, there wasn't really anything upsetting or shocking. Let's skip down and go to Amanda's favorite, the Reese Witherspoon bracket. We have.
Right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, Fear versus number 8, Walk the Line.
Ooh,
That one's tough.
sucks.
The one that's really going to piss her off, probably. Number 2.
Can't hear ya.
Number 2,
Can hear you now.
Legally Blonde versus number 7, Cruel Intentions.
Oh, that sucks.
Number 3, Pleasantville versus number 6, Election. And then number 4.
I get those movies
number
mixed up,
4,
I think.
Huh?
I get Pleasantville and Election mixed up because I wasn't a huge fan of either.
Oh, Election's the one with Matthew Broderick.
I like the bee stings, right?
Yeah.
That's the part that always.
Where's glasses? And last but not least, we have Sweet Home Alabama versus Sing.
That one's easy.
It's easy. Yeah.
Let's see. Last but not least, the final 4 matchups of the second round. We have Poison Ivy versus number 8, Charlie's Angels.
Ooh.
Number 2, Firestarter versus number 7, E.T., the extraterrestrial.
Little Drew's out on one of those.
I can guarantee you Little Drew is moving on to the third round, though. Number 3, Cameo Drew, Scream versus number 6, Amanda's favorite hobby, riding in the car with boys.
Okay, bye, Scream.
Yeah.
And number 4, 50 First Dates versus number 5, Ever After.
We need to also give praise to Brittany Murphy in Riding in Cars with Boys. She was fantastic in that. She was so cute as her little friend. Oh, I loved her. When she's getting married and then she announces that she's pregnant at her wedding. I love it.
Yes.
So definitely that was a very a few minutes late on this, but it goes with saying.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But definitely that was a great first round of voting people. A large we had more people voting in this round than we've had in a while.
Nice.
I think probably part of that is due to the fact that the An Evening at the Movies Twitter account is blowing up with podcasts that are following us now. So
Nice.
either way you look at it, if you're following An Evening at the Movies on Facebook or Twitter, thank you, thank you for all your votes. It was a great first round.
Yay.
I look forward to having I look forward to having another great second round as well. Um, but I definitely encourage you people quit poking the three sleeping bears with trying to piss us off.
Bring on the chaos.
Because y'all did a really good job of pissing us off in the freaking first round. Just kidding though. Obviously,
Vote with
we
your
may
hearts. Just don't be wrong.
Yeah.
yes. We pride ourselves on, we playfully banter back and forth and make act like we're overly pissed off, but at the same time we will not shame people for their vote. As long as you vote, just
It's the way
vote.
we tell you to. I'm
But
kidding.
yes,
I'm kidding.
obviously the way, the wedding singer needs to move on, and um other movies needed to move on as well. But at the same time, we'll see how this plays out and see who ultimately ends up winning in about 5 weeks. So hats off to all the voters. Shanna, what do you guys got coming up on Crime Rewind?
Well, we have a special guest that will be appearing with us on Tuesday. Mr. Kevin Stoner will be coming on Crime Rewind, where we pride ourselves on telling the old, cold, and often untold true tales of crime. That drops every Tuesday with Amanda and I, so please check us out.
Amanda, Sip List, Reunion.
Um. Um. Well, yeah, we'll be having the Mount Sitmore reunion on Monday evening. We'll be live, but the episode will actually air for a couple of weeks. But Thursday's episode will be top 5 vampire characters, and then the week after that, I believe, will be top 5 movies about friendship. So stay tuned for that.
And hashtag, because I love my long hashtags. So hashtag, if you're not watching the Sip List live on Monday night, shame on you, because the four of us back together for the first time in a while, shit is going to get cray cray really freaking fast. So just the
Yeah,
Sip Libs alone will be worth tuning in for.
it'll be fun.
So, coming up on An Evening at the Movies, we have a double feature mashup that we need to get recorded at some point, which is a brief overview on Creepshow and a probably a little bit more in-depth discussion on Cujo.
Question. I will be watching Creepshow for the first time. Is this something that I need to alter myself for? Is it more enjoyable altered or more enjoyable unaltered?
It's
It,
more enjoyable altered.
I was
Okay.
gonna. It's cocaine and alcoholic Stephen King. So
Okay. Booze and gummies in my gummies.
booze,
Yes.
gummies, anything else you want to use to alternate or alter your state of mind. But yeah,
Very
um,
snuggles.
I don't know if I would necessarily alter your state of mind for Cujo per se,
I've already watched
but
Cujo.
okay, well then
I
you're
watched
fine.
it yesterday.
So definitely stay tuned for that, and then also coming up Wednesday night, I have to discuss it with all parties involved, but we may or may not live stream our recording of the Monster Squad,
Well,
but
he
that
did
will be releasing
March.
down the road into Halloween Horror Fest, which we will be kicking off a week from Wednesday. So stay tuned for that as well. Also, drafts each and every week. Um, hashtag Kendra is an ass for her topic that she picked for 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks from now. I do not like the recast the Avengers freaking topic, but I did my list and I will bring a solid list of actors to the table. So tune in for the live drafts or at least listen after Dre drops them on Friday. They're all great, fun, and definitely if you guys missed last week's episode, there's your proof that you should be tuning in and watching these live because that shit was chaotic. It was fun. And I'm just going to say it. Harvey should have won the whole freaking damn draft episode with his light skinned Aunt Viv is better than dark skinned Aunt Viv comment. So, all right. So, sometime I will probably start posting the results sometime tonight for the for voting. So, but as soon as they go up and you people start getting notified that they're up, go ahead and start voting. I don't care. Voting will be open for 2 days. Obviously, I don't know why I can't change the duration on my Facebook. So, but I can on Twitter. So I will just go ahead and just open the voting for 2 days, and we'll leave it at that. So, starting when they start going up tonight, you'll have 2 days to get your votes in. But get your votes in because if you don't vote, you can't complain. So, Amanda, are you ready to take us home?
Yeah. Thanks everyone for listening, watching, commenting, and keep voting. And we hope you all come back for an evening at the movies. Goodbye.
Peace and hair grease.
Goodbye, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
Exactly.